a very pleasant summer in New London and at your congregation. And Rabbi Astor and Rabbi Kessler of blessed memory on our end were ski buddies for more years than we can possibly count. And we have wonderful, wonderful links of Chazanim who have connections with both of our congregations as well. In more recent years, we've had the privilege of members of New London's congregation joining us before there was a Zoom for our morning minyan to help connect our congregations in that way as well. So it's really a very special honor to be able to come together tonight. So Shabbat Shalom to everyone, and we look forward to praying together in a very special way.
And my name is Cantor Ness, and welcome everybody to this service, which I'm so honored to do. We initially start on page 666 in the Sim Shalom Siddur and 288 in the Lev Shalem Siddur. Psalm 121, this is in lieu of the Mincha service that we will do the Kaddish for. So we are on page 666 or 288. And it's Psalm 121, Shir Ma'alot. Shir Ma'alot esayna el harim me'ayin yavo Ezri me'im Adonai ose shamayim va'aretz Esa'enai el harim me'ayin yavo Ezri me'im Adonai ose shamayim va'aretz. And those who are mourners, those who have yortzeit, on page 198 in the Sim Shalom, 282 in the Lev Shalem, the Kaddish or Mincha. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shnei Rabbah be'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayei uv'yomei chon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'zman kariv v'yimru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam lo me'almaya yishtabach Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yitpa'ar, Yitromam, Yitnaseh, Yithadar, Yitaleh, Yithalal, Shmei de Kudesha, Brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran bi'alma, v'yimru Amen. Ye'ei shlama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim alenu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, alenu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru Amen. And now, before we welcome Shabbat, I would like to ask, is Maurice here?
I am here.
That's wonderful. So we are going to welcome Shabbat with a beautiful poem by Chaim Nachman Bialik, Shabbat Hamalka.
Ahama merosh ha'ilanot nistalka Bo'u v'neitzeh likrat Shabbat hamalka Hinei yoredet hakdosha habrucha Ve'ima malachim Shabbat shalom u'mnucha Boi, Hamalka, Boi, Hakala, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Shalom. The sun on the treetops no longer is seen. Come, let us welcome Shabbat, the true queen. Behold her descending, the holy, the blessed, and with her God's angels of peace and of Boi, boi, Amalka. Boi, boi, Akala. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Shalom.
So beautiful. What a wonderful way to welcome Shabbat. And now we turn to pages 252 in the Sim Shalom and number 10 in Lev Shalem, Yedid Nefesh, the first and fourth verses, and I will introduce it with a little nigun, if you don't mind.
Yedid nefesh of Rahman Meshoach Ehoretzonach Yohrutz of Dach Kimorov Ahayot Yishtavet Mul HaTorah Ki Yerevlo Yedidutah Mino Vetzu Beholdah Higalena Ufros Haviv Ahai Hetzugatcheloma Tahir Eretz Mikevodah Nahila Benismehaba Maherahu Kivahamoed Behohoneni Kimehoham Before we go on to page 254 in the Sim Shalom and page 11 in the Lev Shalem, I want to thank Nerys Garena, so beautiful for singing that, and obviously a wonderful Lechuna Yedid Nefesh by Rachel Simmons. Wonderful job. And we introduce now Ilana Brown to sing Lechuna Ranana, page 11, page 254, and Shula tonight. Just watch. Lechune Ranena Ladonai Naria Litzur Yishenu Nekad Mafanav Bitoda Bizmirod Narialo Arba'im Shana Akud Bidor
Va'omaram Toei Levav Ham Vehem Lo Yadu Dirahai Asher Nishbati Ve'api Im Yiva'un El Menuchati Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz, Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru Miyom Liyom Yeshuato, Sapru Vagoyim Kivodo, Bechol Ha'amim Nifleotav, Ki Gadol Adonai, Hulal Me'od, Narahu al kol Elohim I Kiko Elohei ha'amim elilim v'Adonai shamayim asa hod v'hadar lefanav oz v'tiferet b'mikdasho havu l'Adonai mishpechot amim havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz Havu l'Adonai, kivod shemo, seu mincha, uvo lechatzrotav.
And so beautiful. Thank you, Ilana. Beautiful job on page 254. We turn now to the bottom of page 257, oh, wait, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Are we doing Yismachu or no? Okay, here we go. Yismachu. Yes, see, Yismachu is the top of 256, or I believe it might be 13, 14. Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, umalo, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam umalo yismechu hashamayim yismechu hashamayim yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz Yiram hayam Yiram hayam Yiram hayam umalo Yiram hayam Yiram hayam Yiram hayam umalo Yalo sada v'chol asher bo Zinanunu kol hatziyar Lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz Yishpot tevel b'tzedek ve'amim be'emunato. And on the bottom of 256 and page 16, I believe, in the Lev Shalem, or Zaru al Tzadik, Rafi Manley.
Or Zaru al Tzadik, Ule Yisrael Simcha. Or Zaru al Tzadik, Ule Yisrael Simcha. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, v'hodu lezecher kodsho. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, v'hodu lezecher kodsho.
Wow, that is a special voice. Thank you, Rafi, so much. That was so beautiful. Right now, I would like to introduce one of our special guests, Chazan Arianne Brown, wonderful cantor, right now in Washington, D.C. Arianne, the text is 258 in the Sim Shalom, 18 in the Lev Shalem, Zamru Ladonai.
Hold on 1 second. Cantor Brown stepped away from me for just a moment. She disappeared on me. Hold on.
And while we wait, let's have a nigun. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Interrupt you when you want. Die, 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 die. 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 Die, 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 die. Chazan Arianne Brown.
Shabbat Shalom, Bethel in New London. I have so many warm, wonderful memories of Shabbatot and Chagim spent together during the years I was in cantorial school. Thank you for all the confidence you gave me to move forward. I am so glad to have this opportunity to reconnect with you on this beautiful collaborative Kabbalat Shabbat. And I wish you well and hope for opportunities to see you again. Zamru l'Adonai bechinor, bechinor v'kol zimra, b'chatzotzrot v'kol shofar, hariu lifnei hamelech Adonai.
That was so beautiful, so beautiful. And now we have a brother of mine in every way. And we all know him and love him. Cantors Sanford Cohn.
Thank you, Joseph. We're going to do Romamu at the bottom of page 258 in Sim Shalom and on page 20 in Lev Shalem. Remember, remember, remember Adonai Eloheinu, Eishtachavu lehakodsho, Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Remember, remember, remember Adonai Eloheinu, ve'ishtahavu lehakodsho, Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Hey, 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 hey,
So beautiful, such a wonderful tune. Now we go to someone with a different kind of voice. A treasured, another brother of mine, Lance Reiser, doing page 260, Mizmor LeDavid, and in the Lev Shalem, it's on page 21.
Mizmor LeDavid, Havu l'Adonai ben Elim, Havu l'Adonai, Kavod va'oz, Havu l'Adonai, Kivod shemo, Ishtachavu l'Adonai, Hadrat Kodesh, ay, Kol Adonai, Al Hamayim, La Kavod Hirim, Adonai, Al Mayim Rabim, Kol Adonai, Bakoach, Kol Adonai, Behadar, ay, Kol Adonai, Shover Arazim, Vaishaber Adonai, Et Arzei Halvanon, V'yahar Kidem, Kemo Egel, Levanon Besirion, Kemo Mebremim, Kol Adonai, Chotsev Labotesh, Kol Adonai, Yachil Midbar, Yachil Adonai, Midbar Kadesh, Kol Adonai, Yecholel Yalot, ay, V'echesov Ya'arot, Uv'heichalot Kulo, Omer Kavod, Adonai lemavul yashav, Yeshiv Adonai, Melech leolam, Adonai, Oz li'amo yitein, Adonai yivarech, Et hamo v'shalom, ay, die, yai, die, yai, die, yai, die, yai, die, yai, die.
And with that, we have a wonderful Lecha Dodi coming up with an incredible duo from what I hear. Sammy and Rafi Frommer will do the first three verses. Rachel Simmons, one of my star students, will do the second verses 4 and 6. And our Metropolitan Opera tenor, Richard Gushin, will fill it out with 7 and 9.
Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Kabbalah. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Kabbalah. Shamu v'zachu v'dibor echad, Hishmiyanu el Hameyuchad. Adonai echad, Ushemo echad, Leshem Tiferet v'Tefilah. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Kabbalah. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Kabbalah. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nilcha, ki hi mechor habracha. Merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'asai v'machashava tekilah. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Kabbalah. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Kabbalah. Nikdash melech ilucha, kumitzei mitoch hafrecha. Lav lach shevet be'emer habracha, והוא יחמול עליכם לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה
Doti likrat kala, pene shabbat nekavela. Doti likrat kala, pene shabbat nekavela. Eat not ori mehafar kumi.
Been given that introduction.
Yeah.
Follow the two.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, Benisha, bet halachmi, korba el nafshi, ikehala, lehatodi likra kala, peni shabbat nekavela, lehatodi likra kala, peni shabbat nekavela. He tore every kiva or me or sheared up every kivot Adonai. I Allah Nikla lehadodi lehadodi pene shabbat nekavela Matishtohaki umahatemi ba yesu ani beni neta bir.
Lecha Dodi likrat kalo, pnei Shabbat nekabelo, v'hoyu limshi sasho soyi, v'rachachu kol mihivaloyich yosis holayich Elohayich Kimsos choton ahal kala licha ododi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela yamin usmol tifrotzi v'yet Adonai ta'arit Al Yadish Ben Parzi Venismecha Venahagila Lecha Adodi Likra Kala Pnei Shabbat Nekabela Boi v'sholom ater balo Gam b'simcha Utzahala tofelune am segula boi chala lecha dodi likra kala pnei Shabbat nekabela nanai 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 Na 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 na.
Cantor, I would love to hear you. It adds a little something else.
Thank you, Director. I just want to thank Sammy and Rafi Farmer. Really, really beautiful. Rachel, great job for the middle stanzas. Really, you added a new melody to it, and I loved it. And obviously, our Metropolitan Opera tenor, Richard Gutchin, ending it so beautifully. I want to go back to page 22 in the Lev Shalem. I want to introduce another cantor. His name is Chazan Michael Zoosman, for any of you who've heard of his name. He's a wonderful, wonderful friend of all of us and a wonderful cantor and colleague, Michael Zoosman.
Shalom Aleichem. Mike Zoosman here, with regrets that I can't be with you in person, but with you in spirit for this Machaya. This is a wonderful occasion, and I'd like to mark this liminal moment, this moment of transition, with a version of Ana B'Choach, which is a mystical melody, a mystical piece of liturgy that ends the recitation of Psalms and Kabbalat Shabbat and prepares us for Shabbat. So this is Ana B'Choach, to the tune of Shnira Perila. With my mother's guitar.
What a beautiful poem. And we go now quickly to 266 in the Asim Shalom in the Lev Shalem, page 27, for the wonderful, wonderful duet with Sammy and Rafi Frommer, Mizmor Shir at the top of that page.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר הסליחה, ואמונך בלבבות, עלי עשו, עלי נבל, עלי היגיון בחינוך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון.
I'll be speaking for myself. I'm so fortunate to hear you guys. You really, really special. I really mean that. And now we go to another very special singer, Arianne Brown, Sadiq Katamar, the bottom of 266 and page 28.
Sadiq Katamar Yifra Ke'eret Bavanon Iska Shetulim Beveit Adonai Bechatzrot Eloheinu Yafrihu Od Yenuvun Beseva Deshenim Verananim Iu Lehagid Ki Ashar Adonai Suri Velo Avlatabo.
Also so very beautiful. And we now turn to page 268, page 29, Mikolot Mayim Chazan Cohn.
Mikolot Mayim Rabim Maririm Nishbereyam Adir Bamarom Adonai Edotecha Nemnun Meod Ebedechana V'Kodesh Adonai le'orech yamim ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya 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 la la
At this time, we invite mourners to rise for a recitation of Kaddish on page 268 in Sim Shalom, page 30 in Lev Shalem. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah be'alma divra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lamei amaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei d'kudsha b'riuchu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata la'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shmaya v'chayim aleinu yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. And before we continue, just a word of gratitude to be able to be reunited once again with Rabbi Kedeko. It's good to be able to be with you again, Rabbi. It's been quite a long time. Chazan?
We'll now continue with the Baruch Hu, which is found on page 279 in the Sim Shalom and 39a in the Lev Shalem. Baruch Hu El Adonai HaBorach. Baruch Adonai Borach Le'olam Varech.
Now on page 39a in Lev Shalem and page 281 in Sim Shalom, we join together in an English reading. The words will be somewhat different between each of the Sidurim, so please join along together with me as best as you can. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tzevaot is your name. Living and ever-present God, may your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk.
El Chai v'Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu L'Olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai HaMachariv Aravim. For Ahavat Olam, on pages 282 or page 40, we're very honored to have with us a colleague, Chazan Raquel Pomerantz Gershon, who composed this melody. We've done it a few times at Beth New London, and we're making a trio out of it. So please join us as well if you know. My notebook. Yeah, there it is.
Ahavat olam,
Ahavat olam,
Beit Yisrael,
Beit Yisrael,
Amcha, Ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Kimu mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shachneinu u'kulmeinu nasiya b'chukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Al tasir mimenu leolamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha. Ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. Adonai Elohechem emet.
We continue now on page 43A. And we conclude in Sim Shalom on page 290, in Lev Shalem on page 44. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקי הים לפני משה ומיום. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקי הים לפני משה ומרים. יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי la 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 ya la la ya la 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 zeli alu Adonai velo la galam ya la 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 כי פדרנה את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. We're now honored to hear from another one of our colleagues who served Congregation Bethel in New London a number of years ago, Faith Steinsnyder, coming to us from Wisconsin.
It's an honor to be with you and to be with Bethel and Bethel. Hashkivenu, a prayer for peace. The setting is by the great cantor Israel Alter. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu, Leshalom, Leshalom, V'ha'amidenu, Malkeinu, L'chaim, Uferos aleinu, Sukat shalom necha, V'takeneinu be'etza tova, milefanecha, V'hoshi'enu, V'hoshi'enu, Leman shemecha, V'hagen ba'adeinu, V'haser me'aleinu oyev, oyev, dever, v'cherev, v'rav, v'yagon, v'haser satan, milefaneinu u'me'achareinu, u'v'tzel kenafecha tastirenu, ki el shomerenu u'matzilenu ata, ki el melech chanun v'rachum, v'rachum ata, u'shemor tzeiteinu vo'einu, l'chaim u'l'shalom, me'ata ve'ad olam. Uferos aleinu, Sukat shlomecha, Baruch ata Adonai, haporetz Sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al
Amen. Beautiful, Cantor Steinsnyder. Thank you so much. And we'll be hearing more from you in a few moments. For now, please rise as we continue with Veshamaru, page 294 or 46. Veshamaru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת לדורות הבאים עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הבאים עולם. כי ששת ימים, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני אל השמיים וירא הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הבאים עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ראי נפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הבאים עולם. יתגדל ויתקדש שמר רבם, בעלמא דברה קידותי, וימליך מלכותי בהיכון וביומכון, וחיי לכל בית ישראל. בעגלה, בעגלה, ובזמן קריב, אמרו אמן. ישמר אבא מברך, לעולם ולעלמי עמיה. יתברך וישתבח, יתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל. שמר קודשה ברוך הוא לעילם, עם כל ברכתה ושירתה ושבחתה ונחמתה, דמיכן ברמה ואמרו amen. We now face east for the silent Amidah, pages 296 through 302 in Sim Shalom, pages 47 through 52 in Lev Shalem.
Where's the sound?
We are right now in the silent Amidah, Roz. So right now we're being silent.
Meant before.
Yes, we've already addressed that. Thank you.
everybody hear me? No.
Very quiet.
Cantors, maybe we just unplug that special mic and we can go with our regular setup.
If not, use your Zoom setting and go into the microphone in the Zoom setting under audio.
Okay, yeah. All right, can you hear us now?
Much better.
Okay.
Same thing again.
No, we lost you. We had you there for a second, Cantor, but we lost you.
Now what do we do?
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay, with that, this is a beautiful Elohai Nitzor. This is sung at the end of the Amidah with Ilana Brown and Raquel Pomerantz Gershon, a beautiful composition by Raquel that she wrote in Israel many years ago, or not too many years ago, when we were there, and I love singing it, and so does everybody. So here we go.
Elohai Nitzor, Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma. Elohai Nitzor, Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma.
Elohai Nitzor Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma. Elohai Nitzor Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma.
Elohai Nitzor, Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma. Elohai Nitzor, Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma.
Elohai Nitzor
Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma. Elohai Nitzor, Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma.
Elohai Nitzor Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma. Elohai Nitzor Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma. Elohai Nitzor Lishoni Meira,
Usvatai Midaber Mirma.
Elohai Nitzor
Lishoni Meira, Usvatai Midaber Mirma.
We turn now, Kaddish Shalem,
Vayachulu, 314:53.
oh, Vayahu, page 314. And I think I'm going to do it. She's not here. Oh. Page 314.
For those who are able to rise comfortably, please, we encourage you to do so.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויחל אלוהים ביום השישי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה, ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו, אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות.
You may be
קדיש
seated.
יתגדל ויתקדש שם רבה, יעמוד יברח חילותי ומחוזותי וחייכון מכל וחי לכל בית ישראל בגליו ישמחריב אמרו אמן. יש מרבה מברך לעלם ולעולמי עלמיה.
יספורה
יתברך ישתבח ויתפאר בדרום יתעשה, יתהדר יתעלה יתהלל שמי דקודשה. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה ומניין בימה ואמרו אמן. יקבל צלותנו ועטנו ישראל קודם משמיה ואמרו אמן. יש למר רבה משמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרום אבו יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל Amen. And the Fromer boys again lead us in Aleinu, page 320 in the Sim Shalom. Oh, Rabbi.
He just gave you one.
Oh, what am I talking about? I apologize. Kiddush for Shabbat, page 318. Everyone rise or remain rising. Baruch atah Adonai Elohim melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho b'yavav ratzon hinchilanu zikaron maseh v'reishit כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Rabbi?
We now continue with the Aleinu, which may be found on page 320 or page 56. We encourage those who are able to rise comfortably to please do so. Rafi?
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol letat gedula leotei v'shit shelo asanu kegoi haratzon velo samanu kemishel tadama shelo sam halkenu kahem vego aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu kolim umishahavim umodim livnei melech malchei hamachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu she'unot hashamayim ve'oseh haaretz u'Moshe mikaro b'shamayim ima'ah u'shchinatu zo v'gov meromi Hu Eloheinu ein od emet malkeinu efes u'ato kakatu b'torato וידעת יום והשבות אל לבבך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ איתך. אין עוד, אין עוד. כתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמן, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. At this time, we join together to remember those whose yortzites we observe during this week. Here in New London in Congregation Bethel, we remember Merrill Edelman, Alan Atwater, Anna Gottlieb, Benjamin Ort, Benjamin Smithline, Josephine Canrich, Helen Tarnopol, Betty Kramer, Jacob Freeman, David Ginsburg, Yale Allen Kaplan, Abraham Rybczynski, Harry Littman, Molly Rubin, Ann Silverman, Bessie Bloomfield, Milton Clark, Jeanette Feigenbaum, Joseph Goldner, Helen Grubner, Harry Katz, Norman Siegel, and Anna Fishman. Rabbi?
And at Bethel in West Hartford, we recall for the second day of Tammuz, Linda Cohn, Elizabeth Maislin, Sylvia Greenspan Malamuth, Martha Silver, and Edith Spector.
At this time, if you are in the year of observance of remembering a loved one who passed away during this past year, we encourage you to unmute yourself and share the name of that individual with us at this time as well.
Miriam Clow.
And Eleanor Clow.
Evan Moglove.
Bernard K.
Barbara Hoberman Wallstein.
Eileen Rosen Jacobs.
In solemn testimony to that unbroken faith which links the generations one to another, let those who mourn now rise to magnify and sanctify Adonai's holy name. Page 58 or page 324. Let us remember together. Yitgadal v'yitgadash me rabbah, ve'almad yivrach hirutei, ve'amlit malutei, v'chaye chol yomei chol, uvchaye d'chol beit Yisrael, Bagola Ubizman Korim Bimru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevora Leolam Leomi Almaya Yitbarach V'yishtabach Yitpawar V'yitromam V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitaled V'yitalal Shemei Dukudisha Leila Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbachata Nachamacha Damiran Ve'alma V'imru Amen. Yehi Shloa Rabba Min Shemaya V'chayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Ramah, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael, V'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Ve'imru Amen. May the memory of our loved ones always be an eternal blessing, and let us say, Amen. You may be seated. If you're celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, or reason to give thanksgiving to God, once again, we encourage you to share that celebration with us at this time. Yes.
Wayne and
please, once again, please share. Carla?
The people in West Hartford will recognize this. My grandson just graduated from Aiken Elementary School.
Is there anyone else who's sharing a celebration? Let us join, therefore, to celebrate. I know there was one other person who shared as well. Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Yehelanu, 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 Olavo Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu. Olavo Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Olavo Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Olavo Yisrael, Mazel Tov. What a wonderful and beautiful celebration of Shabbat that we've all experienced together. It's brought back many friends and many congregants and cantors and rabbis from the two congregations and communities. And I'm grateful that we've been able to put this together for all of you and all of you that have joined together with us. Toda Rabbah for being here together with us on this day. A special thank you to Lydia for serving as our host at this Zoom service on this day. And a special thank you to Rabbi Rosen for welcoming me back into the community. It's wonderful to be together with friends and colleagues who I have studied with. Rabbi Rosen and I were a year apart in school, together with all the other cantors and rabbis who we joined together with this evening. There's a beautiful expression, Yehi Ratzon Shetehei Olah Kavanot Amen Shali. May it be your will that the kavanah within my Amen rise up to you in praise, appreciation, and thanksgiving. Let us all therefore say Amen to this wonderful opportunity that the Bethel Squared community have shared together this evening. To Lance, who brought our communities once again together. You grew up here and now you live in West Hartford and are at Bethel. We appreciate all that you have done to make this evening special. To Rabbi Rosen, once again, thank you for allowing our congregations to join together. To Cantor Ness and to Cantor Cohn, thank you for all of your hard work in preparing everyone for this evening. To the cantors who have joined us this evening, to all of the participants, Toda Rabbah for creating that feeling of Amen within us all, as we all join together to say Amen. At this time, we conclude our services with the singing of Adon Olam by the person who created this wonderful opportunity for all of us and which has made this Shabbat very special. We join together Adon Olam, page 514, page 62. Lance, please take us home.
Adon Olam Hashem Allah B'terem kol Yitzir Nivra Li'et Nasa B'hefso kol Azai Melech Shimon Yikra V'acharet Kichlot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Vehu Haya Vehu Hover Vehu Yebetifara Vehu Echad Bien Sheheni Lehamshilo Lehachpira Beli Reshit Beli Tachlit Velo Haoz Vehamisra Vehu Eli Bechai Goali B'tzur Chevli B'Yet Sara והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנות כוסי ביום אקרא, בידו אכידרוכי, ביתי הישן ויעירה, ואמרוכי גביעתי, אדוני לי ולא יירא. Shabbat Shalom.
Please unmute yourselves and please wish each other a Shabbat Shalom in a beautiful Beth El way.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom, everybody.
Thank you.
Shabbat shalom.
Wonderful.
Thank you. The sound of music never sounded so good.
Do it again.
Yasha Koa.
Cantor Cohn, Sandy, Shabbat Shalom from Tucson.
Shabbat
No, you have to hit Nancy Ryder. That must be Nancy.
How you feeling?
Say it
Thank God.
Thank you. Thank you. Shabbat shalom. Do it again.
Shabbat Shalom, Bobby.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Shabbat Shalom, Bobby and David.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, honey.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Bye-bye.
Shalom, everyone.
Bethel Square.
Bye-bye. Shabbat Shalom, Lydia. Thank you so much.
Shalom, Rabbi.
This was wonderful.
It was wonderful, yeah.
Shabbat Shalom. Yeti and her.
It's great.
Shalom, Roberta.
Shalom, Lance.
Beautiful. Hi, Hoffman.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Hi,
Take care,
Rob.
everybody.
We could do this all night, but we're not going to. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Lydia's in charge.
Shabbat shalom, David. Thank you.
Thank you, Lydia.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you, Lydia.
Thank you, Lydia.
Yeah, thank you, Lydia.